Democrats and Republicans are flooding Georgia with support into their respective candidates in the upcoming Senate runoff on December 6th. The GOP is all Team Herschel. Herschel Walker's campaign says it has raked in $11 million since the midterm elections last week. The party plans to go door to door now across the state, canvassing. This ad hit the airwaves yesterday.
Biggest thing to me about Herschel is the heart of a servant leader, because he wants to give back and to help the people of Georgia and to benefit Georgians. Herschel's just a good man, one of the best. He's cut from a rare cloth.
The Wall Street Journal editorial board argues the Georgia runoff election still matters. Here's a quote. Even for the next 2 years, the difference of only a single seat would help the Democrats. The majority party would not have to split committee assignments evenly with the minority, meaning Democrats would have less need to negotiate with the GOP, and there would be less chance of Republicans defeating Biden administration nominees in committee. So it's important. If Herschel Walker has a victory, it brings it back to 50-50, having the vice president break the tie. But you hear and see there all the bonuses politically on the Hill, too. So Herschel Walker is in focus now. I wanted to get all of that out so people really understand what's at stake in the bigger picture on the Hill. What's at stake for you?
Well, what's at stake for me is I want the Georgia people to have a voice in Washington. I think in less than 2 years, they haven't had a voice. Senator Warnock has done everything for Joe Biden and not for the Georgia people. I think people see that in his voting. You know, he's voted for this open border. He hadn't said anything about it. You see the way the economy is right now. You see men and women's sports. He's voted for things like that, crime on the streets, and this is less than 2 years. That meaning that people of Georgia hadn't had a voice. Right now, I speak for the Georgia people, and I will always speak for the Georgia people. That's the reason I decided to run. I tell everyone I'm not a politician, never look like one, never act like one. But right now, what Senator Warnock has done to the Georgia people is not correct. The Georgia people are much better than the way he's represented us in Washington.
You know, when you decided to go for the seat, obviously it was a blue seat, and what you're trying to do is flip it red. Why do you think it got so close down at the end? A lot of people were saying, oh, no, Herschel Walker can't do it, or he'll do it by a mile. What drove it so close and so tight?
Well, it's so close, so tight, because this is the United States of America. Everyone has a voice. That's what is so wonderful about it. Everyone has a voice, but right now I want everyone's voice to be heard and that vote to be counted. But one thing that we have to get back to is we can agree to disagree. I think we've gotten away from that. One of the things when I decided to run, I said I want to be a guy to bring people together. I believe in unity. I don't believe in separation. Well, I think that someone like Senator Warnock, he believes in separation when he makes statement that America need to apologize for its whiteness. And the problem America has is racism. He continued to try to separate. You see the mudslinging he's doing right now. Right now, people want to know about the policies. The policies he's done is he's failed. He's failed Georgia. He's failed this country, and he's going to continue to fail. And this is less than 2 short years. Right now, we need new leadership in Washington. We need people in Washington that foreign leaders going to respect. Right now, I don't think the foreign leaders respect some of the leadership we got in Washington because of what happened in Afghanistan. And Senator Warnock didn't even hold Joe Biden accountable for that. And I think we just need leadership that's going to be strong to show that there's good people here in the United States of America. There's good people here in the state of Georgia.
Let's move to this. A piece in the Hill argues that it's going to hurt you without Governor Brian Kemp on the ballot this time around. Kemp outran Walker, the quote says, by 210,000 votes, putting the GOP Senate candidate behind the 8 ball heading into the runoff. What's your reaction to that?
Well, my reaction to that is when I first got in this race, they said I wasn't going to be able to do it. You see where I'm at right now. I speak for the Georgia people. The Georgia people have spoke for me. You know, I've had more sheriffs that endorsed me than endorsed anyone that was running. They endorsed me because they knew I was going to have their backs. They knew that I would always stand up for them. The Georgia people know I would stand up for them. And I thank Governor Kemp for winning again because he's done some great things for the state. Well, Governor Kemp is he's helping me to run as well. There's a lot of people that believes in this country. They believe in the people, and that's who I believe in. I believe in the people. And from what I've read in the Constitution, it said we the people, not we the government. And Senator Warnock want the government to control your life. And that's one of the things I do not want. I think right now the government has shown they're going to spend your money, they're going to raise your taxes, they're going to give you more crime, they're going to open the border. They're doing things that's not America. They're doing things that's not Georgia. And right now, as I told people, I'm Georgia born, Georgia bred. When I die, I'll be Georgia dead. I love this state, I love this country, and I will always fight for the people and always fight for this country.
Well, you know what? I had election night live audience, voters' voices, and some of what you're saying would cut across both aisles. But, you know, that political aisle, even the independents, that would resonate in terms of it's we the people, not we the government. That's quite a line. I appreciate you coming on In Focus. It is 21 days away, and you've got a lot of people on Team Herschel. Senator Blackburn of Tennessee told me that she's putting stuff up on her website. So you've got a lot of Republican backing, and I appreciate your time. Thank you, Herschel.
Well, thank you so much. And tell everyone to go to teamherschel.com. And I want America to get on teamherschel.com and all Georgians, because I'm about the country.
All right.
I'm about the state, because we are the people.
Thank you.